Max Holloway says he wants to fight Charles Oliveira for the BMF title. I quote, "That's the fight I want. That's the fight a lot of people want to see. We have history. There's not too many people right now that others are considering BMFs, and on that very short list, Charles Oliveira is one of them." I remember their first fight. Joe Rogan was doing a fight companion at the time that I was tuned in for, and basically ended in the first round because Charles Oliveira shot for a takedown on Max up against the fence. Charles Oliveira hits his head up against the fence, strains a muscle in his neck. They call it a stinger, and he couldn't continue. Freak accident. If Charles did that same exact thing 100 times, that's probably the only time that happens. That's probably about 10 years ago at this point. And if I had to pick today between the two who wins, I think I'm going with Charles Oliveira. But I would need for him to really stay disciplined and focused on the game plan. Because I'll be honest with you, Charles Oliveira is one of those guys who, on any given night, he could be the best in the world. And on any given night, he can get knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? He's just one of those fighters where he could win or he could lose. But he has potential to win them all. He's that damn good that he could beat all these guys. After that performance against Gamrot, I want to see Charles Oliveira fight Islam Makhachev again. I want to see him fight Arman Tsarukyan again. You know what I mean? I want to see him against the best in the world still. Even Ilia Topuria. Throw him in there with Topuria again, man. I think Charles Oliveira needs to focus on the grappling and fixate on that and forget about trying to stand up with these dudes. Don't fall victim the way so many wrestlers have in the past of falling in love with your striking. So many wrestlers and grapplers in general will fall in love with their striking. They'll start knocking people out. Josh Koscheck is a famous example with his right hand. And then all of a sudden, he stops wrestling. Tyron Woodley's another guy. He starts knocking people out with his right hand, and then he forgets about his great, dominant wrestling. I think if Charles Oliveira makes it a point to go for a takedown, take the back, and work from there, I think he could get the back on anybody. And I think if he gets the back on you, you're cooked. Max would, however, have a distinct striking advantage, especially in the boxing. But if Charles can control the kicks in the distance and get that takedown close distance and get the back, I'm going Charles Oliveira. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, whether you agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. Just join the discussion, subscribe for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.